It's not abnormal. So the family life is it's just critical. It's just vital. It has been the most precious part of my life.
What did you first think when you saw Sister?
When I first saw her, I thought she was a Muslim. We were at the skating rink across the street, and I saw she had a head wrap. But she later told me she had a wrap keeping the dust out. I'm sorry, sister, but it's the truth. But I thought she was a Muslim. Then when I talked to her, I found out she wasn't.
Okay.
But
did you ever envision you have 3 children, right?
Right.
3 children.
Sister Constance? No, I didn't think that at all. I thought we were just going to be friends.
Okay.
And I invited her to the masjid, and she started coming, and I was basically ignoring her. And then Ameen J. Abdullah, I told him one day, he brought us some candy. And when he brought that candy, I said, I got to get on the ball. So I told Ameen, I said, you really helped me. I was in my own world.
What year was this?
This was like 78, 79. And when he brought her some candy and some lip, I still remember what it was. Lip chap, chocolate lip chap. I said, man, you got to come on. I said, this brother gonna have that woman. That's what made me look at her differently. And I started thinking, I said, she is kind of cute. But I was in my own world selling papers and But that was what really. Sometimes men will ignore women until they find another man like her. When he found another man like her, he said, she'll look pretty good. So he helped me. I tease him sometimes. He just always be humble.
Did you think that you would have a family life as you had it now?
No, sir. No, sir. My
Did it
wife,
pan out to be like you?
It panned out more than I thought.
Oh.
Constance helped me. She helped me because I can't take no credit. She turned out to be the biggest support in my life, other than Allah. And this community has been super. But Allah, Constance, and this community helped me. She made me understand how. What it means to put something away for the children, what it means to look out for your family. She helped me understand that. Because I honestly thought I thought it, but I didn't understand it. She made me like that. And then as I got to appreciate her, and sometimes when she wasn't around, I said, that's a good woman. That's a good. And I started thinking to myself, you got a good woman. Then I started looking at the other people in our community, and I said, we got some good women. Some good sisters. So all that helped me see how important it is to have an appreciation for family. If that makes sense.
Tell us about your children.
Well, they all went to school here from infancy till what were we going to 8th grade, 9th grade, whatever it was. They went from day one.
All through Sister
all the way, yes. And then when we didn't have no grade to go to, we had to take them out. I hated it. I really just despised taking them out. But Amina has been super blessed. Khadija has been super blessed. Hakeem, they've all just been, and I think all of us feel like that as parents. They have made me so. I've just been so grateful. It's hard for me to explain. If it wasn't for us having this, I'd be crying because I thank God that He blessed me with a woman, and she wanted them too. My wife wanted children, and she's a good mother. I mean, she believes in. I remember when she first got pregnant with Amina. And the first thing Constance did was stop drinking sodas. And I was like, why? She said, well, it ain't going to be good for the baby. And I'm like, what difference is it going to make?
Like decades ago.
Yeah. That was decades ago. She stopped drinking them sodas instead. I got to drink water and milk. And I thought, I wasn't even thinking like that, you know. And then she said, well, we got to put some money away for college. And Amina wasn't even born. This is how she was thinking. I was like, put money away for college. And we had an apartment, and she's the one who said we got to get a house. And I told her, get a house? What do you need a house for? It was just, she helped me grow up, really. Yes, sir. She really, really, you know, I can't. People always give me a lot of credit, but I know for a fact it was because I was blessed to get married, and that woman helped grow me up.
Tell us about your administration of the Imam, and what year was it?
This was like 1982.
As Reverend Imam.
Yeah. From 82 to 92, and it was the thing that strengthened me. Again, it's one of those things I don't think I can explain it. Being Imam Sharif would have to testify. It gives you a vision that you couldn't anticipate without being in that position. And it made me understand the big weight, the big heavy responsibility. It matured me. I thought I was mature, but it really matured me, because it was a strengthening thing. And then I found out, here's what I found out, when you're in this position, you're going to differ with people. You're going to agree, disagree. But that's not a bad thing. But I was out of the position before I even saw it. And and I don't know Imam Sharif, what I admire about him. He sees it while he's in it. But it took me getting out of the position to realize that's not a bad thing. That's just life. And to see the beauty. Memphis is not, other cities are blessed. But in my opinion, to have traveled as much as we've traveled, because all these brothers and sisters here have traveled, Memphis is exceptionally blessed. And I found out also, see, Imam Muhammad said it like this. He said, the devil looks at the bad. He said, the devil looks for the bad. He said, good people look for the good. So if you look for the bad in your brother, you can find it. But don't go and tell people about the bad in your brother. Tell them about the good. If you get into the habit of telling people about the bad, he said, you become side of the devil. Because we got good people here. We got really good people. But if you have a change of mind, you can say, here, brother, here, them old brothers ain't. You can do that. But it's because of your mind. It's not because of them. And I thank Allah, He blessed me to see that. From listening to Imam Muhammad, look for the good. And that's my life. I look for the good. I ain't interested in nobody. They can't even tell me about it. If somebody come and tell me something bad about you, I don't want to hear that. All I want to hear is a good say, well, is he bad? Okay, maybe so. But that ain't what I'm going to focus on. Does he do this? Does he do that? And so here in Memphis is what I have found. You're never going to have a community of people that's excellent. You're not going to have that. Well, all you want is to have people that mean well. If you got people that mean well, super blessed. And we super blessed. I think that's the big thing that Memphis had. We have people that mean well. We don't have angels here. But we got men and women who make mistakes, but they're not intentionally doing it. They all want what is best for each other.
You, during your administration, and you did a number of things. You kept the community together. That's one big thing. And you, in your administration, and the Muslims, paid off the masjid. So what was that like? I mean, did you actually woke up one morning and say, I'm gonna get the masjid paid off, or how did those thoughts come about?
We had election right here. It was a Sunday, and the community voted me in. I went to Imam Nuri's house Monday. He showed me the paper. The masjid was in foreclosure. I could have died, honestly. I said, Brother Imam, are you serious? He said, you know, I'm just telling the truth. It's not like I'm not trying to. This is just the reality of what happened. And that was my first. I was devastated. I just could not believe. I said, we're in foreclosure. And the people called and they were coming to lock our door that Tuesday or Wednesday. That was how it started, just like that. I was like, oh my God! I couldn't. So we met, the whole community met. I told the people what had happened. And we fought our way out of it and paid it off. You know, make a long story short. So you can see how it grew me up. Because I was like, and the man who was foreclosing, he told me, I mean, he cursed me, I cursed him. He said, I don't give a so-and-so about you, so-and-so down there, and I'm taking the building. And I went all the way back to Larry. I don't give a so-and-so about you, Negro. And he's a white guy, but I still say it wrong. You know, this is on film too, but, you know. But I went to his office. Make a long story short, I went to his office. This man told us it was over. I asked him, and the community remembers, most of us remember, we asked him for 90 days. Would you give us 90 days to pay this debt? He said no. And we were going to have a banquet or something to pay it off. And Mr. Well, I won't call his name, but anyway, he said, no, we're not going to do it. And I said, sir, please do this for us. I said, we just some religious people. We didn't even know the building was in foreclosure. He said, I ain't going to do it. I ain't told you so-and-so I ain't going to do it. So I stood up. Not to go get him, but he thought I was coming to get him. I stood up because I was upset. He grabbed a woman. Allah's my witness. He grabbed this woman and put her in front of me. When he put that Caucasian lady in front of me, she said, Mr. Muhammad, y'all got 90 days. That's how that happened. When he put that white lady in front of me, she was like, she looked at him like, you gonna put me between you. This is what she, and he grabbed her by the shoulder and went on out. Like the door at his office was like a door like this. The door to come in was like over there. He went through that door and left her in there with me. And she said, 90, y'all got it. I said, well, what about Mr. Attorney so-and-so? She said, don't worry about him. And that's how we hear now. Because they were getting ready to take the building. But she just said, she said, nah. She said, y'all got it. In 90 days, we raised, if I remember correctly, so many thousands, and we took it to him. We went down there and took it to him. But we didn't have the whole amount. Because I think the whole amount was like, what was it, about 30,000 or something? Something like that. Anyway, when we took it to her, she said, you got another 90 days. So, you know how you analyze something later. At the time, I was so caught up, I couldn't even see it. I said, Allah made that man think I was going to jump. But I wasn't going to jump him. I was just trying to say, please. I was getting ready to say, please again. I was going to beg, because they getting ready to pull us out. And I hadn't been there a week. And they're going to say, this brother became email and got the masjid closed. That's all I could see. The Muslim Journal going to have it written up. They closed the building in 1 week under Muhammed Ameen. I just like, oh my God. And Allah blessed us to, you know, as time went on, we had such wonderful support. And I mean, and we paid it off. We went and took, we did something. We at one time we had an event. Tickets were $100. We cleared so much money. We took that money and we owed him $11,000. We owed them. When we went in there to see the man said, how much y'all got? He said, $9,000. He said, give me the $9,000 and it's forgiven. And he rolled out the money. And that was the last payment we gave them. And we had, you know, because we scuffled with $100 then. $100 would be a lot now. But $100 then this was like in the 80s. And he said, go ahead. And he forgave, and they wrote up the thing, and we were free and clear with our lives.
Right. Tell us, what were you doing when Imam Muhammad took leadership of this community? What were you about? What were you doing?
Lost. I was so lost. I was in stupidity. I was in. I thought I was smart. When I came on Florida Street, I had high heel shoes on, and I had an afro that was bigger than, it was like, whoop. And I was just in ignorance, and Imam, the only Elijah Muhammad was telling us all the time, but I hadn't accepted. See, I didn't accept until Imam Muhammad came. When during Honorable Elijah Muhammad's time, I was just visiting. I just kept going. And then when he came out and said, born for the mission, I just accepted. So I was into foolishness. I don't know if that's answering what you're asking. I just felt like I was into foolishness.
How did Imam Muhammad, Imam Muhammad, impact your thinking in your life?
He changed it. He changed. I am not the same person as when people talk to me. When I go back home, I know I'm not the same. I don't even. It just made me a new guy. I'm a new person. It's my thinking on everything changed just about. I mean, other than trying to be a good person, I always wanted to be a good person, but how to see life and how to succeed in life and how to read scripture, how to read the Bible. I started reading the Bible and I started reading the Quran. He was the one who made me want to do that. Before that, I didn't have no real interest for it, really. Imam was the one